How are you keeping up your musical chops during this weird time?
A lot of what I've been doing musically has been playing around in Pro Tools and just come up with new ideas. So I've been spending more time playing guitar just because I want to mess around with ideas, and I've got my whole recording setup going on down here in the basement of the house.
Hmm.
So um,
It,
helps with the social distancing from the family as well, keeping everybody happy and giving
yeah,
everyone their own space. Which
yeah.
is important, which is hugely important.
It could be a difficult thing to describe, but like, with this experimentation and stuff that you're doing, what kinds of stuff are you delving into?
Well, so a lot of projects that friends of mine have been asking me to tinker with for years. I never found the time to do it, and now I actually have a little bit of time. So there's just buddies of mine that need some guitar on something. They'll send it over, and I'll drop it into Pro Tools, and I'm playing around with that. So um, that's about it. Just playing with different people. It's everybody seems to right now want to connect
Hmm.
somehow with everyone, and music seems to be a big outlet for that. So everybody is kind of sharing these creative ideas, and hey, this is something I came up with. What do you think? You want to put something on top of it? And so that's been very
Yeah.
different, and it's actually forcing Cowboy Mouth to do the same thing. We've always um, the way that we've always done things is, Fred and Griff are the main songwriters, and they continue to be, honestly. But the idea of being able to have an open dialogue back and forth with new ideas, and just email something over like, hey, if you're bored, give this a listen. And so the idea is there to hopefully spawn some new creativity and ideas amongst the band. But it's been working
Yeah.
with me with other musicians. We've been creating ideas back and forth. So nice. It's like music pen pals.
And then how does that go for you? I mean, with coming up with parts, do you just listen to what they have over and over again and then figure out, kind of get an idea in your mind, or do you just kind of jump in and try different things on the fly?
Um, well, that's the other nice thing about having, a little recording studio in your basement is you get to go through all of your horrible ideas by yourself privately, and then
Mm,
if you land on something that seems tangible and like a good application for that song, and it fits the vibe that you feel like the person sending it to you is going for, then that gets to be the thing that you put out into the universe and send back. So,
yeah.
but for me, it's a lot of I'm not classically trained, so there's a lot of sour notes in there while I hunt through and find find exactly what I want it to sound like. There's my experimentation ends up I normally stumble on something that I like. It's instead of planning it out and listening and going, oh, I'm gonna play an E flat over top of that. I kind of play around
Mm.
until I hear something that sounds cool.